Marcellus Sports Shooting Stars will bring the game to you this Friday night. The red hot York High Bearcats travel to Dallastown to go against the Wildcats. Right now, I got the Wildcat coach on, Coach Levi Murphy. Thanks for jumping on with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Coach, last year, 9-1 regular season. This year, faced a little bit of more ups and downs. Coming into this contest, 3-3. What's the message to the players here about Friday night?
The message going into Friday is going to be about response. We definitely got taken out behind the woodshed last week and got exposed on a lot of things, and we needed that. And the better ball club last Friday took it, but it's all about us response to adversity, and that's kind of been our message from week one. We've taken our lumps, and just haven't responded like we needed to. Well, we got a lot of good ball players on our squad, and we need them to show up and play. And how they respond this week is going to tell us a lot about themselves, and it's going to tell us a lot about our players.
Well, you emphasized, in years past about getting in that District 3 6A playoff race. This Friday night's game definitely going to factor into that equation pretty big. Coach, running back Chris Cremonte has been a huge part, over 800 rushing yards so far, 11 touchdowns. What makes him so effective?
Yeah, Chris Cromartie is an outstanding kid. First and foremost, he's a really good student, and he's a workhorse. He does whatever we ask of him on a week-to-week basis, and for him, it's a combination of him being the big horse in terms of he passes the eye test, and when he puts the ball in his hands, we know that it can break at any moment. So we look forward to seeing what he's going to be able to do Friday night, and see how we're going to be able to break him loose.
Well, having that guy behind a great quarterback like Cody Kisner as well, he's been developing year to year, Coach. What are you looking for from him in terms of decision making and plays coming up Friday night?
We're looking for our quarterbacks to put the ball in the playmakers' hands, make good choices, take care of the football. So many games come down to the turnover margin, and take care of the football, get it in playmakers' hands, and good stuff's going to happen.
Coach, I know you being a football guy yourself, your dad was a coach and everything. It's not just the playmakers all the time. Sometimes it comes down to those offensive linemen. Coach, anybody on there? I mean, you want to shout out about that line a little bit, the offensive line?
I won't let you go saying that offensive linemen aren't playmakers. That's they make the play every single time. It's when they aren't getting talked about, it means they're doing their job most of the time. So we got a lot of great kids up front. Ryan Grimm, Jason Uso, a sophomore, Elijah Alvarez, who's taken his lumps at times, but really looking forward to that kid for the next 2 years and the remainder of this season. Jason Uso, who I think that you'd struggle to find a better student athlete in York County than
Nice.
Jason Uso. Kid who just does stuff the right way. Matt Mooney's, who's been a 3-year starter for us. Chewy, he goes by, and just as tough and as responsive as a kid there are. And then Wydeen Roberts, the big guy out of left tackle. He's grown so much. It's been a part of this job that people don't really get to talk about enough, and just doesn't come up, is how much you get to see these kids grow and mature. And on a day-to-day basis, you don't get to see it as much. But when you go back and you look at maybe the first snap of their sophomore year to where we are now halfway through their junior year, just how much these kids grow. It doesn't get enough credit, and but it's a special part of this, getting to see these kids grow up.
Well, that's well said. And yes, stand corrected on the playmaker thing. Obviously, you can't do anything without them linemen. Talk a little bit about, let's move to the defensive side. What about the defensive linemen? What are the big guys up to over there?
It's some of the same, but we got a kid over there, a new kid wearing number 11, Matthew Ratchford, who is he's again taking his lumps at times this year. But what that kid's going to look like when he finds out what a razor is, and when he grows up and all those good hormones kick in, is going to be really special, because the kid's attitude is there, and we didn't teach that. That's a credit to his parents and what a good kid he is. But that kid would take on hell with a squirt gun. His attitude and how he approaches each day is really special. So Matthew Ratchford is doing a nice job on the defensive line for us, and that's some of the same guys we have playing for us on offense. Connor's doing a really nice job on the defensive line, and just proud of those kids. They've again taken their lumps, but it's event, response, outcome. And the only part of that you get to control is your response. So we've been preaching that, and the kids have been picking it up. So we look forward to seeing how they're going to respond this week, because your guys got some outstanding kids. Number 3 in the backfield's a real deal.
Yeah.
Football's incredibly hard, but it's really simple. Team that blocks better, teams that tackle better, they're going to win football games. So we got to make sure we can do those two things, and the scoreboard will take care of itself.
Well, I know I met with Coach Stoner. He had nothing but praise for your team and called out a bunch of the players as well. So a lot of mutual respect going back and forth. Coach Aiden Grimm, got to ask about that young man leading the team in tackles right now, his toughness and effort and his tone on defense. Talk about that leader right there.
Yeah, Aiden is tough as woodpecker lips. He's a great wrestler, and he's a great football player. And another kid is just an awesome young man. He's going to go on to do much better things than whatever he does on the football field, because just the kind of kid he is. And his twin brother Ryan starts for us up front on offense. But Aiden is a pillar of our defense. He gets everybody in the right spot. He finds a way to make plays that he has no business making. And I know it's frustrated him at times this year, us not being as effective as we want to be on defense. But he's just kept his head down, kept his nose to the grindstone, and just keeps showing up to work every day with an outstanding attitude. Cool kid who it's going to be tough to part ways with him here in a couple weeks, but I love him to death. And if we're going to be successful, it's because he was successful. He also sacrifices well. He's not always the guy who makes the tackle, but he makes way more plays than he does tackles on defense. And like you said, he's made a lot of tackles for us.
Yes, he has. We mentioned them having athletes. We mentioned Chris already, Tyrell Etheridge coming in, 251 yards as a receiver, touchdown. Talked about Cody Kisner, 352 yards, the touchdown. And then Christian Rodriguez, 121 yards. Talk a little bit about Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez is doing it all for us right now. Offense, defense, special teams. And he's another one of those kids who we've been able to see mature, been able to see him grow as a kid who's risen to expectations. Kids are always going to rise to your expectations. And so you got to set the bar high. He's done everything we've asked for him. He's willing to tackle. He's willing to carry the rock. He's made some outstanding plays in space with the ball being thrown to him. With a lot of kind of yards that we're looking to replace from last year's squad, he's risen to the occasion. So really proud of Chris, battling through stuff and kind of doing whatever we need him to do as this year is going, returning kicks and making tackles and getting in the mix of it on the box there, and just really proud of him as well.
Well, that's awesome, Coach. Well, I really appreciate you jumping on here. If you can come out this Friday night, Wildcat Stadium, it's going down in Dallastown as the Yorkshire Bearcats travel over. If you can't make it, you can watch it on Sports Shooting Stars. We'll bring the game to you. Coach Levi Murphy, I'll see you out there, and looking forward to another great game, Coach.
Thank you for what you guys do, covering the kids and keeping it all about them like it always should be. So thank you.
We bring the game to you.